Ofsted has improved how it inspects education and how it reports on the findings. Understanding this new approach will help you to understand the education providers that you partner with. The first big change is that we've removed the old overall effectiveness grades. Previously, a provider would receive a single word judgment like good or outstanding. Now, you'll see a much more detailed picture of how a provider is serving its learners and apprentices. When we inspect, we look at multiple evaluation areas, which are divided between provider level and provision type. At provider level, we look at the whole organisation and assess its efforts in safeguarding, inclusion and leadership and governance. For general further education colleges and sixth form colleges and specialist designated institutions, we'll also look at how well they're meeting skills needs. For provision type, we look at what the organisation offers, which could be apprenticeships, adult learning, education programmes for people aged 16 to 18, and education for learners with high needs. We assess the different provision types individually on their achievement, participation and development, and curriculum, teaching and training. This means that a single provider could have up to 16 different grades, giving you far more nuanced views of their strengths and areas where they'll be focusing on improvements. The grades have changed too. The new scale has 5 grades: urgent improvement, needs attention, expected standard at the centre, and then strong standard with exceptional at the very top. Expected standard in the middle represents a solid and effective provision. It means that the provider is meeting all their obligations and it's doing right by its learners. This is the starting point for inspection. Exceptional is an incredibly high bar. It means genuinely transformational practice that's the kind that's sustained over a period of time and that stands out as the very best practice the sector has to offer. We're asking providers who do achieve exceptional in any area to act as beacons for others and to share what they're doing to help the whole sector improve. It's really important to understand that there's no direct comparison between the old grades and the new ones. There is no new outstanding, no new good. This is a different scale which gives more detail and nuance. And that nuance means you can expect to see providers having a mix of grades on their report card. It's completely normal for providers to have some areas where they're achieving the strong standard and other areas where they may need to work on them. If a provider receives an urgent improvement or needs attention grade in any area, Ofsted will monitor them. This means the provider will receive additional scrutiny and support from an inspector to help them address the issues. Ofsted will check on their progress through monitoring inspections and ensure improvements are being made and to regrade those evaluation areas once the expected standard is met. If this is the case for a provider you're already working with or one you're considering working with, then you can ask them about the steps that they're taking and how they plan to improve. It's a prompt for an informed conversation about the areas that are relevant to you. So take the time to look at the full picture that the report card gives you. The more informed you are, the better you'll understand the providers that you work with and the stronger your partnerships will be.